All right, it is Wednesday, December 30th. Back in the market we go. Let's take a look at the gainers today. The small caps. This is a warrant. No interest in warrants. Nobody really trades warrants. IPDN. This is a 5.74 million float. And did it have news? Yes. Professional Diversity Network announces partnership with Fallon Network to develop privacy protecting blockchain application. Bingo. When you hear blockchain, Bitcoin, anything like that, COVID, that's going to move this. And again, like I've been narrowing down these moves in the morning, low to high move, high to low, middle, high, middle, low, or bounces. When you start low and there's news and a low float, there's a better chance this will move to the top. See, bottom screen, this is my screen right here. Right here where the chart starts, and middle is going to be about right here, and then your top. Now the top can keep going, as these numbers go, if you keep going up and up. But the general idea, if you can see where your actual chart and screen is. So, this moved up to 2. Got as high as 238. And then came back down. See this 2 line? It came back down to about 182. Now look at this in the 5-minute. When this moves up, your moving averages are going to move. So your 13, 20, see this moving, this is moving. You can draw your line like right here. So you have an under overplay here. Over under, however you want to call it. So this is moving sideways. That's a great sign. So the first move out, and then you don't see this flop down right away, just get on strong. As the moving averages come up, that's why it's no coincidence. And when I back tested this, until something changes, when you hit these moving averages, everyone's looking at the same, the 9 EMA, the 13 EMA, the 20 EMA. So they're seeing this. It's pure consolidation sideways, and this is spikes up. And this goes as high as 556. And there's your sell candle. You get it at 10-minute. That's a huge, huge candle. You get a 3-minute. I don't really like to go below 3-minute. And then look at that. You can see what the sell candle is. So, this move from here, start at 8. And trading pre-market's always tough. You can wait. If the move's good, it's going to move, throughout the day. So this moved to 10 a.m. And then this was a 25-minute move. Sometimes they're hours, sometimes they're longer. So, that's the move right there. And so the main thing is you have good news, low float. That's the biggest thing to look for. And, penny play between $1 and $10. So this is the move right here. Let's go to the 15 even. Look at the 15. See this move up and it's drift back. See, it didn't crash back hard. It wasn't a candle like this and comes back. It eventually makes its move up. So the importance of longer time frames, it's extremely important now as we see this. So there's a 2 and going off. So this is a great long. Now, even if you miss this, you still have a halfway move. I would say this 3 level. And this can go up right there. All right, so that's a tremendous move. Now here's another one, SGOC. I haven't seen any news in this. This is a float about 51 million, 30 million on trade ideas. Now this move came, see, it's very low. This is today's open, drifts 125, starts to go up. When you see momentum start to go up too, just start. You can get in there. There's nothing wrong with playing momentum. You don't want to get off top here. See it? This is a sell candle. Here, here, and then we sell. 125, keeps going, keeps going. This is a shooting star candle. That is an absolute sell. Getting hungry here. What time is it? It's almost 4. So another one, pure momentum. This is 11:15 to 11:55. 125. See this, the 13 starting to wrap, and there it is. And on the 10-minute, there's a shooting star, and then we come down. 3-minute, halt, let us halt, halt. So the 5, 10-minute have been very good lately. They might not always be that way. Maybe it'll be a shorter time frame. You just don't know. All right, so that was a great move. I didn't really see news on that. Could have been news, but I didn't see it. BNGO. Return on capital employed overview. BNO genomics. Flowed 150 million. Now this one started from actually yesterday. See this move up, came back to 175. And this one, you just draw your line. If this breaks this line here, 180, say it, goes to 290. It's a straight up move right there. You get a 10-minute, take out a lot more of these candles. You have the crossover right here, and it rips long. So this is a great move right here. All right, let's go to GHSI. Penny play. Yeah, you can draw a line all the way back from 4:50 p.m. This was yesterday. Draw your line right here. See this get over this 40 cents? And then rips off, takes long. Not a great game, only 20 cents, but when they move, it finally breaks that trend line. You have to draw trend lines. Trend lines, unless you see with your eye, because each pattern, you'll recognize these patterns over and over. So, that was a good long there. All right, the market's closed. Dow Jones 101.31, S&P plus 716, NASDAQ plus 1978, small caps plus 17, VIX fell 2.3%, 22.55. Commodities, gold was up 18.96, 13.95. Silver 26.73. Crude 48.27. Pretty flat. All right, here's Novin too. This is another one. See, this is low. The more I back tested this, study these charts, like your low to high move, your middle low, or middle go up, or high to low. When you start low like this, the better chance that this is going to go up. Less from low, it's just going to drop. But on a move, when it's breaking out like this, see this? The move didn't start up here, it's starting low. So you have a better chance. And there it goes. This takes off long. It's complete long. And the better you get in at the lowest point, let it ride. There's no reason to sell unless you have a sell candle. Now, was this a sell candle? I mean, it's a bearish candle. If you're in this even right here, but let it break 75. Don't get out for a 5-cent gain. That's ridiculous. So you got to let it run. And here's a high move. See, INDU, well, it started low, but it started so fast on momentum. It didn't have little candles like this. It's pure. And then you see that candle. It's a straight up move. It's like a straight up flagpole. And then it goes all the way down and fades. That's a move you want to stay away from. And you'll notice that move a lot. Here's a BT. Yeah, 12. Got the 12.50, 13, and 16. That's not a bad move. This is the 10-minute. And the 5-minute chart, pre-market, if you play this, and a lot of people probably dumped right here. See this? It went down so fast. But see, it didn't have time to even move the moving average. When you see it move so fast, it's probably a fake. And then this goes up, and it comes back down. This is a tougher move. But over 13, not a bad long right there. When you see this hold, tougher to see. Yeah, as far as these big candles going down, but it didn't really break down. It kept breaking back up. And that's the toughest thing too in trading. When you see these candles over, it's like freaking you out. But if you have your stop, It doesn't matter. You got to get used to that. Yeah, FGH. Yeah, 350 to 4, not the best volume. SEAC. Moved up to 115, yeah, to 140. Fade it back down. Hey, here's a high move. Well, this started at 4:05 a.m. See this move? It started middle. This is middle of your screen. Now, it could go here, it could go up. It went straight up. Now, what's the thing here? You've already moved this far. Even from down here, it gapped up. So you're already at a high move right here. See this high move? Now, where are you going to go? Higher? I mean, you can. I've actually seen stocks pre-market go higher and higher from here, but you've already made that big move here. This is like 3 to 9. That's like a triple. And then what's going to happen? Fades, you know, bounce, fake, and then it goes down. So that is this is more of a middle high move, and then it's going to fade. That's what happens. So that didn't hold. Here's WBAI. Over 6. Pretty nice. How's this holding? Over 725, then bounces to 825. Here's AI, KI, 65 cents, 75, came down to 70, bounced up again. Not a great long penny play, but it did make a good move. This is a warrant. MTMB. Now this is choppy. It did go long, but choppy stocks are tough. And you can tell by the candle. See this? DMTK. And once this did this, it's red, then it's red. It's got the 32, 37. It's a really good long. Tougher on that move, though. Some of these moves aren't easy. Fun. 110, exploded up to 145. Here's GATU, Gato Silver, 975. And exploded to 1225. Silver. This is a new one. Gato Silver. New IPO. NXTD. See, this was go back to sort of a middle, kind of low middle, came back down and eventually exploded up right there. It's no volume. It's another high move. Look at this. You can tell this is a bad chart. One big candle, another big candle, big candles back and forth. It's a terrible, you don't even want to play that. Here's a HIMX. This is a very good long chart from low to high. You can see from yesterday, even this is going sideways. There's nothing going on here. 675. It's very low. You didn't see any moves that far up. Starts to break. Okay. You have your 7 level. Now you want to take your shot at 7 because you have 1320 EMA coming up. There's your support. Today's open. This is a big quarter line. That's why every chart is different. Some charts can be even like this line. So you have a very small line. Then it takes off. See what it does. It might come back, test this, or fade. Kept going. Just kept going all day. The lower you can get in and let it run, that's the best thing you want. And even go into the 10-minute, purely along. Look at your 1320 EMA. Very strong, extremely strong. ACMR. It's got over 70. Sometimes these CDs longs are pretty straight up, pretty big candles. And then this goes sideways and keeps going. It's at the very beginning part of the strong momentum. It's nothing. SLDB over 675. And this is pretty good long, 675. BDR, see that straight up. I mean, if you're here, you're going to get in this 120 line. And then, but once you see that fast, that's the move then. You know, that's 10:35. It's like a 10-minute move. QD, straight up long. BYSE, not much here. And then you see start to go off. See this? Then it became a good long right there, right over 12. AMRS, not bad, over 590. Let's get down the list, see what else we got here. Anything? And here's another good low to high. See, this was riding up 86. Look at this. I'm into the open. I don't like to play, but this, it's all about the chart though. See this? And you're starting to wrap, you wrapped right there near the open, and then it came up. And this took off from 86 all the way to 95. Here's Baidu. See this? There's today's open. Left to 202. And this took off 220 plus. Straight up long. XXII. 220 to 245. FBIO, pretty good long, over 310. After hours right now, PED is moving. Look at that. Strong, straight up. CTRN. All right, so that's the move. So, you know, everything makes sense when you put it in with the chart and how it's moving. So I've done back testing now on all these 13, 20 EMAs. That's why I use it now. 13 is like your first support, 20 is the second. When you get a crossover, or even before, see this? And this is the move out. It starts to go sideways. This chop, you know the move's done because the move came from here to here. Remember, these are small caps. They might not last long. This is straight up move, not a grindy, not one of these. That we call it like a snake move back and forth. So, you know, that's the move on that. All right, so looking at that. And today's gainers, a lot of penny stocks, you know, $2, $1, 90 cents. I'm looking at, it's a lot of pennies. So IPDN was a good news and a good move. SGOC just started to pop up as a floater, no volume. Then starts to make its move. And look at that shooting star wick. The best thing is recognizing the patterns early. Like when you see this pre-market, this is, you know, the top gainer, it's a low float. Just see how it's moving. See this? And it starts to get like this. You can start to see that's what it's going to do. Then it's holding. Very good chart. All right, let's take a look at some gainers the past 5 days. OCGN. See, this had to move up. Now it's very choppy back and forth. Volumes dropped off. Yeah, who knows what this is going to do? This could drop down. Could gap up at the, again. It's hard to say. BNGO. This is back in last year. See this big triangle starts to explode up. Look at this wick. Huge wick. on 3+ today. See the move the other day though, a few days, and starts the 13 starts to come out and really starts to move. You have a cross another day. That's why you might get 3-4 days out of these. You just never know. Each stock is different. So that was a really good long. And it touched that 3 level. There's a resistance right at 3. ACY, total pump stock. They pumped it up with that volume. It was like 46 million. They came back. They look at the volume today. 900,000. People got caught in that. Crazy. And there it goes down. Pump stock. FRSX. Once this had to move here, see your connector lines all the way from back in April. Then this comes back. Now we're chopping. You don't know. There's a big range now. There's a wide range of what this could do. So RHE. See this? Huge wick up and comes back. And volume's dropping off. So it might float down to 2 and get another bounce. We'll see. So that's it on some of them moves. SPY. Ever since this move out 370, we're not going straight up. It's just choppy back and forth. You're getting stochastics back and forth. See this like rolling move. The highs are getting lower each time now. Let's look at the VIX. The VIX is still staying above 20. Hit a little spike, now back, we spike again. Everyone's predicting next month, maybe February, get a huge drop, huge reversal. We'll see. EVXY. I said that move here, but it wasn't the move. Came back, and we're just going sideways again. So that's on that. So there we stand on some of these, the stock market, basically, and some of these plays right now, as far as the stock market's still going. I know people are short probably. Like, what's SDAL? SDAL is like the bearish ETF. Ever since March, look at this. See this right here? It's going down, it's going down. See, this was like sort of sideways, but it still hasn't turned up. You want to get above these moving averages on these. And the market's still, it's too strong right now. There's no change at this point. So you see that signal, UDAL. Look at this. You're crossing lines right here. This is, channel up. That last move, look at this cross in November. Very easy to read some of these moves. If you draw your line here or even here, this could drop all the way to here. Starting to see this divergence. See this back and forth. It's a weird move. But, that's where we are right now. So, small caps, they looked like the last few days they were going to cool off, and they didn't. And now we're back the last few days. Last few days today again, they were strong. So, IPDN, great move. SGOC, good pop. So it looked very strong. I thought they were going to fade. Other traders said maybe small caps would fade a little bit, but they haven't. Let's see here. Anything else moving right now? Sometimes after hours, you'll see movers. I think tomorrow, too, is New Year's Eve. The stock market will be closed at 1 p.m., I believe. All right, so that's it for today. A little short video. These moves, you know, IPDN again, like it's not really that complicated. It's just a matter if you're putting on the trade. You know, in certain moves, like again, look at this move. It's very controlled. You know, this isn't going down to the bottom. That's why this support comes up. Your moving average is going to come up as this slide, unless this goes straight down. So this one, like here's, you know, almost straight down and fade it down. That's after the run up. So with good news, low float in the morning. What was this, 825? What was the news on that? Say 820. The news came out 820. There's your first candle, 825. That's why these will pop up pre-market with the news. There it is. Then there's your move. And you don't want to focus on too many moves. If nothing's there, you know, that's why the top gainers, the top five, you'll get a trade out of them, the top five, long or short, most of the time. So this spikes up again. Look at that. And let's give it a 10-minute. See this 10-minute? And look how nice the 13 is over the 20. See how smooth it is? It's not like this. Like it's not going down. It's not tight like this. This is the crossover. This is the beginning move up. Yeah, from this started to like 8:30 to 10. That's a 2-hour move. Maybe if you wait a little after here. Yeah, for me, you can put a 175 on here. It's very tight. You know, candle could blow through that very easy. So keep your stop wider. Look at that. 50-cent stop. There's the open just about with that candle. Yeah, that's how you play it. So this is definitely a good move here. So 2. Yeah, for me, it's like, let's see here. Yeah, this moves definitely, I'm looking at like $1,000 to $2,000 move right there. And yeah, the news is blockchain, Bitcoin, COVID. There's so much news. And you know, going into 2021, you know, blockchain, Bitcoin's on fire. So we'll see how this plays out. It's gonna be another pretty crazy year. All right, that's it. Please subscribe and like the channel. We're out for now. Peace.